Hi, this is Father Flynn, pastor of St. Elizabeth Ann Seton in Keller, Texas. We have some exciting news regarding coming back during this coronavirus, and the good news is we will start having Mass this weekend in public. Now, that being said, the dispensation not to come to Mass is still in place. So if you can't come, if you're still leery of coming because of the coronavirus, you can, of course, stay home if you would like. However, we will be starting our regular Mass schedule on Saturday night. So our Mass schedule is 4 o'clock Saturday night, 5:30 Saturday night, 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1 p.m. in Spanish, and 5 p.m. in English on Sunday. So Sunday is 7, 9, 11, 1 in Spanish, and 5 o'clock. So that will be our full complement of 7 Masses. So that's very exciting for us. We're excited to have these Masses begin again for those who would like to come. There is going to be some requirements that we are going to have during Mass. First of all, we'll have to have social distancing. So that means that St. Elizabeth will have a capacity in the main church of about 500 people. At the 4 o'clock Mass on Saturday and at the 9 o'clock Mass and the 11 o'clock Mass on Sunday, we will have overflow seating. So that will be over in the Parish Activity Center, which is our gym, or the Parish Hall. So please just follow the directions of the ushers as they try to maneuver during this weird time of having social distancing and other requirements. But the good news is we'll be able to have Mass, we'll be able to celebrate together, you will be able to receive communion, and that's the most important thing. Also, our bishop is asking us to wear masks, right? He's asking us to wear masks so that we can keep people safe. You know, this coronavirus, we still don't know exactly what's going on with it. It's still very much a mystery as a virus on what's going on. So we want to keep people safe, right? Wear a mask. But this is going to be a requirement. Now, if you don't have a mask and you can't get one, then you can stay in your car and come up for communion, which we will distribute after Mass. But everyone who comes in to any of the buildings will be required to be wearing that mask to keep everybody safe. So thank you for complying with that. If you don't have a cloth mask or anything, that's easy to make. You can go onto the CDC website and you can just make one out of 2 rubber bands and a cloth napkin. It doesn't take any time at all. Right? We will be restricted to 500 people in the main church, so do make sure to follow the directions of the ushers. For now, we are going to be suspending the venerable practice of receiving communion on the tongue. Now, I'm one of those who believes that reception on the tongue is a great thing and the preferable thing. However, during this time, right, the problem we run into is, as the priest or deacon or extraordinary minister of Holy Communion gives you communion on the tongue, you naturally breathe on their fingers. That brings water droplets, which it's just going to be impossible for us to sanitize our hands in between every single person. So please receive on the hand, right? That's an ancient way of receiving communion and a way that's pleasing to Jesus Christ as well. We will be having confessions Thursday, April 30th. So we're very excited about that. It's basically going to be at the entrances of the church. So we have kind of 3 entrances to the church, and at those will be 1 priest in each one. We're going to have you line up outside, keeping social distancing. Please bring a mask if you have one, though it's not going to be mandatory at confession, right? We will have a space in between the priest and the penitent, so there'll be plenty of room there, and you can have your confession. That is at 6 p.m. Thursday, April 30th, so that's coming up very quickly. Also, for one time only, on Saturday, May 2nd, we will have confessions at 10 a.m. until noon. The reason we would love to have that every week, the problem that we run into at St. Elizabeth Ann Seton is really from now until the foreseeable future, we will be having 2 weddings pretty much every Saturday. Those weddings are either at 11 o'clock or they are going to be at 2 o'clock, right? And we have our normal daily Mass at 9 a.m. and our Vigil Mass at 4 and our other Vigil Mass at 5:30. So, right, we are not going to be able to have that every week. But this week, right, we don't have any weddings, we don't have any baptisms, nothing else is going on because of the coronavirus. May 2nd only, we will have confessions at 10 a.m. until noon. Right. Also, this was something we actually began before all this coronavirus nonsense hit, and that is we will have 1 priest on Wednesday nights to hear confessions before the 6:30 Wednesday Mass. So it'll be just 1 priest. So don't be expecting to be able to have a ton of people come on Wednesday night. The reason it's going to be just be 1, it'll be the priest who's celebrating the Mass. That's the night that we have meetings and we have teachings and we have other things going on for the other 2 priests pretty much every Wednesday. So that will be just 1 priest on Wednesday evenings, and that's going to continue now as we move forward. So that will be every Wednesday night starting next Wednesday. So that's also very exciting for us. There's lots of other things that will be to come. We're going to be opening our offices on Monday, so you can come in if you have things to pick up, things to drop off. You can do that starting Monday. We will still not be having religious education in person. Keep watching the videos, keep in touch with your catechist, but for now, until the school opens, we will not have religious ed on campus. Also, we're going to have a food drive this coming weekend. So when you come to Mass, please bring your mask, right? Also, if you have extra hand sanitizer, please donate some extra hand sanitizer to the parish. We're going to be doing lots of hand sanitizing for the Sunday Masses and the daily Masses. So that would be a great help, because sourcing that stuff right now is dang near impossible. So bring extra hand sanitizer if you can. Bring canned and non-perishable foods. There's a list on the website seascc.org where you can look that up, and you can get that list and bring it. If you are able to make masks or you have a bunch of extra masks at home, please do bring them. Please do bring them so that we can give them to people who don't have them. Now, look, we will potentially have thousands of people come to Mass this weekend. We're not going to have that many masks. So if you have them, bring them. If you don't have one or can't get one, then please either A, you're still dispensed from Mass, you can stay at home, or B, wait in your car, watch it on Facebook, and then after the Mass, we will distribute communion, and that will be your way of participating in the Mass. So this is super exciting. There'll be lots more coming. Keep praying, keep giving God thanks for all that He does. We're looking forward to serving you more fully starting this weekend, and we're going to keep going out and bringing souls to Christ.